Then, now, forever. Together.
This is Berlin, the capital city of Germany and the largest city in this country, based on the banks of the Spree River, the site of historic trade routes and 3 World Heritage Sites. The city of Berlin is located in the northeastern part of Germany, in the North German Plain, a Western European city. Well, today we're in the Friedrichshain neighborhood of Berlin. It's where the multi-purpose indoor stadium known as the Uber Arena is located, home to ice hockey, basketball, concerts, tonight, Friday night SmackDown, and tomorrow night, Bash in Berlin. Hundreds of WWE fans are here. They've been lining up outside the Uber Arena since around lunchtime, waiting to greet their favorite WWE superstars, including this man, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, make just his second strap match appearance of his illustrious career tomorrow night as he finally tries to settle massive personal differences with a controversial Second City Saint. CM Punk, who's never lost a strap match in his career and is hell-bent on whipping the hell out of a man who's made his life a living hell, CM Punk is here live. I've dubbed them the Bonnie and Clyde of WWE, the women's world champion Liv Morgan and her two-timing inconsiderate boyfriend, Dominic Mysterio. Crafty Liv and Dominic take on the Terror Twins tomorrow night. Former Judgment Day leaders, Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest, who plan to show no mercy at Bash in Berlin. This afternoon, live from outside the Uber Arena in Germany, we get you ready for the weekend with the Bash in Berlin kickoff show.
In the world of professional wrestling, one word drives everything: momentum.
The biggest event of the summer just became the biggest SummerSlam in history. The direction of WWE has just shifted course.
We are in the what's next business. And what's next is pretty damn special.
WWE is certainly finding its footing overseas lately. This time, its destination, Berlin.
The cool thing about going overseas, the crowds are so unpredictable.
You'll be in the sea of people.
It's a surprise to us. It's a surprise to all the superstars.
Crazy crowd. The camera is bouncing.
For World Heavyweight Champion Gunther, the inertia propelling him to the top began forming long ago.
Well, it's definitely the biggest achievement so far, but the real challenge, the real responsibility starts now.
And he didn't do it alone, as Ludwig Kaiser has been by his side since the beginning.
Kaiser from behind!
Nothing catches me out of nowhere. I want you to see it coming.
146 days as undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes' key to success is moving swiftly on to the next challenge.
Everything I went through to become WWE champion, imagine the lengths I can go to keep it. Kevin might be surprised at how much I know his game.
Tonight,
Oh, here we go.
on one of Europe's biggest stages, the hope is that the momentum of these WWE superstars will lead to victory.
Fight like hell and leave it all in the ring.
Everything that you loved is mine.
You can't run forever.
A strap match. I accept.
I'm coming right for you.
This is the era of Let me remind you who you were talking to.
This is WWE Bash in Berlin. And now, WWE presents Bash in Berlin Kickoff.
For the first time ever, Germany will host a major WWE premium live event, the Uber Arena in its capital city of Berlin. Many say this man will be a crowd favorite here, born just over the border in Vienna, Austria. The World Heavyweight Champion Gunther, the man who became champion at SummerSlam, will have his first official title defense tomorrow night against the man who is on the cusp of history. The Apex Predator, Randy Orton, the 14-time world champion, hoping to move one step closer to the record of 16 world titles. Orton, his wife, here live at Bash in Berlin. Hello, Germany! Hello, Berlin! How is everybody today? Are you guys ready for Friday Night SmackDown tonight? What about Bash in Berlin tomorrow? Over the next hour, we're going to get you guys ready for what will be the first ever WWE premium live event to ever emanate from Germany. And I'm sure you guys are going to be loud and proud for us both tonight on SmackDown and tomorrow night at Bash in Berlin. Without further ado, I'd like to welcome my first guest here. He is a two-time WWE champion, an 8-time Intercontinental champion, a former Mr. Money in the Bank. Whenever he's on your TV screen, it's must-see television. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome The Miz!
Awesome! I came to
play. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees. I came to
I'm going to take this and I'm just going to let it feel this energy in Berlin because you guys are ready for Bash in Berlin. I don't even have a match and you're already chanting Miz is awesome. But don't you worry, tomorrow I'm going to be all over the countdown talking about all the matches that are going to be happening at Bash in Berlin. You know, yesterday, I got off of a plane. I said, I'm hungry. Where do I go? Someone said, go to Market Hall 9. I had some of the best food I ever had. Then I was like, where can I get a dessert? Atelier Dough. I had a Frankhoven. Then I said, how can I wash this all down? Someone said, you go to the Prater Beer Garden. You get yourself a beer. And that is exactly what I did. Some of you have been here since 10:30 in the morning. Tonight, SmackDown. It's the first time a WWE television show has been here in 27 years, and you guys deserve it. So, without further ado, shall we get a superstar that actually has a match tomorrow? He will be laying the strap down on Drew McIntyre. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been chanting his name all morning, all afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, say his name, CM Punk.
All day, Berlin.
I guess Punkies really are greater than Swifties.
Yes.
Tomorrow night at Bash in Berlin, CM Punk will have a strap on his wrist. That strap will also be on the wrist of Drew McIntyre. There are no rules in this match except one. You have to drag your opponent around the ring and hit 1, 2, 3, 4 turnbuckles in succession in order to win this match. You have some history on your side.
Yes.
In your career,
let it breathe, Michael. Let it breathe. It's been over 10 long years since I've been here to Germany. And if I wasn't so worried about diseases and germs, I would kiss all of you on the mouth. It's good to see you. I love you. This is the first time I've been to Germany when the sun has been shining, so tremendous, tremendous. Go on. What were you going to say?
2-0 in strap matches in your WWE career. The first one was actually in Ohio Valley Wrestling, where you went and went to the championship there.
Yeah.
And your second one was actually a Samoan strap match against the late, great Umaga. We were talking about this a little earlier today. On that same night, you cashed in Money in the Bank on Jeff Hardy to win the World Championship.
Yes.
So you've got some pretty fond memories of strap matches.
Yeah, actually I don't. Strap matches are brutal and I absolutely hate them, but that's exactly why I wanted Drew in a strap match, because the opportunity for me to inflict pain and hurt him is there. There's a gamble because the opportunity for me to be injured and get whipped with a strap is there too, but it's worth it because I'm going to take this skin off of his back.
Do you have the advantage tomorrow night?
Do I have an advantage? Yeah, I have an advantage. It's called these sick freaks here in Berlin.
Earlier this month at SummerSlam, you lost to Drew McIntyre. And we've talked a lot about this, and you admitted it, that you let your emotions get carried away a bit and probably cost you that match. It seems to me that in the strap match, you really don't have to keep your emotions in check.
Well, there's a couple things. You're right. I don't have to worry about my emotions, and I don't have to worry about that famous temper of mine. I also don't have to worry about a goofy Fugazi referee and Seth Rollins. So, I will be more focused, I promise you that, because the name of the game is do damage. The name of the game is hurt Drew McIntyre. And that's exactly what I plan on doing.
See what you started? So, Punk, final question. What happens if you don't beat Drew McIntyre tomorrow night, and if you don't get the bracelet back from him? What happens?
Well, to be completely honest with you, Michael, that's not a question that I have asked myself because I try to stay positive. I haven't thought about what happens if I lose because I plan on winning. But I planned on winning at SummerSlam, too. I don't think anybody here wakes up and they put their shoes on and they get out of bed and they say, I plan on losing tonight. No, so I'm going to keep it positive. I'm going to stay focused, and I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning, and I'm going to leave you all with this. I will win tomorrow night. I will hurt Drew McIntyre, and then I will be on to bigger and better things.
Ladies and gentlemen, CM Punk!
Thank you, Berlin. I love you. Bring that tomorrow. I need it. I need every single one of you. We can do this.
Is it always this hot in Berlin? I feel like I'm in Texas. I need a nice cold Pilsner, or 6 of them at this juncture. Now you guys are singing my tune. The man who's going to be strapped to his wrist with CM Punk tomorrow night is a multi-time world champion, a former Mr. Money in the Bank, and has been at odds with CM Punk since Punk returned last November. Please welcome the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. You know, there's probably a reason that they don't like you.
What? Give me one good reason why they wouldn't like me.
But what? Because you have to respect the WWE fans that have
No. You give me one good reason why they don't actually like me. Just one. I know it's happening. I've talked about it repeatedly. They're caught up in nostalgia. They've been chatting Punk for years. We're going to get him back. They got him back. And the second they got him back, they choose him over the guy that's always been there for you.
That's English.
I'm the asshole. You have such short memories. Let me take you back a few years ago. 4 years. You move on so quick. Do you remember there was a time when the world was scared? You were scared. You were stuck in your house. Your family were sick. Your friends were sick. Maybe you lost people. Maybe they actually died. And your only escape was WWE. And your champion was Drew McIntyre. And I was there for you. And you're going to turn on me that quick? Man, screw you, Germany. Look at that, Drew McIntyre. I'm the most jacked guy on the roster. He can't even come up with creative signs. This place is embarrassing. Have you got a good question? Have you got something that makes me the bad guy?
No.
One thing. Or have I told the truth the whole time, been justified the whole time?
By the way...
No, don't chant my name now.
No, but... Drew, if you notice, CM Punk actually...
No, you don't... That's not how it works. You don't turn on me, I point out the truth, then you get to chant my name.
CM Punk actually signed that.
Yeah, Punk is, it was his trick. He's able to be skinny and fat at the same time. I'm just jacked, man.
So let me ask you a question, though. And the question is why? You already beat...
Shut up, Germany. I can't hear him.
That helped. You already beat Punk at SummerSlam. So why did you want another match against him, and why did you want it to be a strap match and agree to his stipulation?
Do you even pay attention to your job when you're sitting at that commentary desk lying to people about Drew McIntyre? He challenged me to the strap match. I didn't ask for the strap match.
Why did you accept?
Because it's hilarious. He gets so caught up. Here's the thing about Punk. He's such an egomaniac. I talked about it on Monday. You're enablers. He starts chatting his name. He gets a big head. He thinks, I can take on Drew. And he does stupid things like challenge me to a strap match. Honestly. Hey, shut up for a second. Just listen. Do you honestly believe you're chatting his name? Think about this logically. You just saw Punk. Now you're seeing me. How big I am, gigantic I am, sexy I am. He's hit me with the strap repeatedly. You saw the damage he did to me. I've not hit him one time. What do you think's gonna happen tomorrow when I start striking Punk with that strap? He's gonna turn to dust. It's gonna be the passion of the Punk. It's gonna be gone from WWE.
There's only one problem with that, and that's the fact that you've never won a strap match in your career.
I've had one,
and you didn't win it.
And
CM Punk has never lost.
Here's the thing again. How many matches has Drew McIntyre lost clean in the past 5 years? There was mace sprayed in my eyes, Michael. Usually there's interference. Nobody beats Drew clean. And Punk, I'm watching my back because he always attacks me from behind, and tomorrow he's not going to get that luxury.
There's been a number of matches recently that you haven't won clean either.
Okay. Point out one where it wasn't done to me first and I was completely justified. You can't. Don't encourage him. He's a big enough mark for himself. He doesn't need your encouragement. Do your job.
I'm the mark. You're sending out Instagram videos. Anyway, what happens?
Because maybe that's the only place I can't be silenced.
Final question, and out of
shut up,
all due respect, what happens if you lose to CM Punk tomorrow night at Bash in Berlin? Will you finally let this all go? Will you finally admit that he's the better man, that he belongs back in WWE?
CM Punk a better man than Drew McIntyre. You don't honestly believe that? Goodness sake. Let me lay it out again, as I always do. Check the evidence. Study the case material. If you can, half y'all can't probably read. But look at the case material. Look all the case studies, the character witness studies on Drew McIntyre. What a nice guy. Sometimes gets angry and kicks ass, but that's his job. CM Punk, prick, 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 prick. It's almost like I'm the good guy and I'm telling the truth. I will not lose. I'll eliminate. Pay attention to me. You're not your stupid notes.
I'm getting ready for the next guest.
I'm not finished yet. You would not believe the amount of people who ask me, take out Punk from WWE, and that's just backstage. Tomorrow, I eliminate the cancer from WWE. I eliminate CM Punk from WWE. I love that it's going to be here because I can't stand you all. If you don't like me, ich hasse Deutschland.
Ladies and gentlemen, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, up yours too cool.
Well, still plenty to come in the Bash in Berlin kickoff show, but we invite all of you to visit the Bash in Berlin store, located at the East Side Mall, just a short distance from Uber Arena here in Berlin. Shop the largest selection of Bash in Berlin merchandise, open now through Sunday. And we are at the Uber Arena in Berlin tomorrow night, the first major WWE Premium Live event in the history of this country. The next tag team matchup will take place. And of course, with Liv and Dom together, we have to review the rich history of couples here in WWE.
We are the most dominant couple in the history of WWE.
Watch me! The Liv Morgan Revenge Tour is going exactly as I planned it. Watch me!
Dominic, you sorry two-timing son of a...
Ah, relationships. In the unpredictable world of WWE, a better or lesser half can make all the difference for a superstar.
Oh, yeah!
Some duos are drawn together by a common vibe. For others, opposites attract.
I love love.
Even if only for a fleeting moment.
There's no room, guys.
There's power couples putting business first.
Everything has gone their way.
And strategic partnerships of convenience.
This is gross.
You can't break a rule that doesn't exist.
What did she ever see in him? Ugh. Here. There's even room for royal unions in this universe.
Rise, peasants. Rise!
The roller coaster of emotions that come with any amorous bond are there for all the world to see. There's passion, anger, heartbreak, shock,
Oh my God!
and more heartbreak. We've seen combinations that are downright bizarre.
I thought you were supposed to wear a white dress.
Unions that push the envelope of public decency.
Oh my God, Tori's dead.
And couplings straight out of a Shakespearean tragedy.
The Dudleys, the Hollies, they're fighters. They're gonna fight. There's nothing they can do.
The hopeless romantics in the WWE universe want to see every new fling end like their favorite rom-com.
Pronounce that you are husband and wife.
That is beautiful.
But sometimes, swiping left on a new spark can avoid the inferno of a jilted sweetheart's scorn.
Dominic, you stabbed me in the back. It just wasn't deep enough.
So, whether you use your Riz for good or evil, here's to every situationship evolving into a twin flame of love and harmony.
It's Liv Morgan saving her love, Dominic Mysterio.
Or maybe in this crazy world, we'll settle for It's Complicated.
Ain't love grand?
Ladies and gentlemen, because of their recent actions, I've dubbed them the Bonnie and Clyde of WWE. Please welcome the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan, and her boyfriend, Dominic Mysterio.
watch me.
Us with that much energy or excitement.
I was excited.
And I noticed last time we did the pre-show, you incorrectly called Rhea Ripley the Women's World Champion. So, are you mad at me, Michael? Do you not like me anymore? You used to be such a fan of mine, but I think I know what it is. It's because you're jealous of Dominic. Just like all of you are jealous of Dominic. Because none of you are as successful as Dominic. Yeah, aw. None of you are as gorgeous as Dominic. Yeah, I mean, you guys are literally, there's not one handsome dude in the bunch. None of you are as successful as Dominic. Why are you mad at me? Be mad at yourself, bro. And most of all, none of you have me, like Dominic. Daddy Dom, tell everyone how we're gonna beat Rhea and Damian tomorrow.
¡Déjenme hablar! ¡Cochinos! ¡Apestosos! ¿Me van a dejar hablar?
This is what you
Where are you going?
Berlin, the Terror Twins have arrived. Now, you see those two? You saw how they ran? That represents the new Judgment Day. Now, at some point, the running, the hiding, it's gotta come to an end. And for Liv and Dom, much appreciated. For Liv and Dom, their end is tomorrow night. You know, I love the fact that the name of this event is Bash in Berlin. Because the Terror Twins, we're gonna do some bashing tomorrow night.
You know, running is all that they seem to be good at. Ooh, I like the sound of that, Berlin. As I was saying, all Liv and Dom and hell, the New Judgment Day, all they know how to do is run, as we just witnessed. But not only that, Dom has also been running his mouth. Exactly. Exactly what you said. I shall not repeat it, but it is what you said. He's been running his mouth trying to, you know, rewrite some history here, speaking like we're the bad guys, like we didn't stand up for him every single chance that we got. Hell, Damien, he punched Bad Bunny right in the face for you, Dom. And then myself, man, I could, whoo, I don't have enough fingers. Yeah. I don't have enough fingers to count on my hands how many times I saved your ass. Yeet. And I think he's been running his mouth because he's been getting manipulated by a little Liv Morgan. Yeah. She's not only manipulated the weak links within the Judgment Day, but she's now turned our family on us. And as disappointing as that is, you know, I don't think they really understand that Damien and I were the glue keeping it together, and we're the ones that kept them winning.
And not for nothing, Rhea, I like my new family.
So what do you say, new family? Do you think the Terror Twins are gonna be victorious tomorrow at Bash in Berlin? You're damn right.
So Berlin, let the beatings begin.
Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night at Bash in Berlin, Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest in a mixed tag team match against the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan and Dominic Mysterio. Also tomorrow night at Bash in Berlin, the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Randy Orton creeping closer to history as he takes on the champion, Gunther.
My name is Gunther. I am der Ringgeneral. I am the king of the ring. I am your world Heavyweight Champion. In this ring, I am above everybody. I am greatness personified. From this day forth, the legacy of this great sport and the World Heavyweight Championship belong to me.
When I look at that title, I realize that I'm the only reason you're carrying the World Heavyweight Championship in the first place.
Which man will be crowned the king of the ring? Clearly, Orton's shoulder nowhere near on the mat.
Did you really beat me at King of the Ring? I'm the only man in that locker room that can match you in this ring. You consider yourself a living legend, and that is perfect because I made a career out of killing legends. And at Bash in Berlin, I'm gonna walk out of your home country a 15-time World Heavyweight Champion.
Randy, let's be honest. When it really, really matters, you always screw it up. Your grandfather was a screw-up. Your father was a screw-up. And you, Randy Orton, you are the biggest screw-up of them all. If those voices in your head tell you that you can beat me in Berlin, your voices are wrong.
Absolutely nothing catches me out of nowhere. But I've heard that before. As a matter of fact, it doesn't need to be out of nowhere. I want you to see it coming.
RKO!
Gunther has never been put in his place, Bash in Berlin. That's exactly what I intend to do.
You hit an RKO on me? It's never going to happen again.
Ludwig Kaiser!
I think you forgot who you were talking to.
And I'm gonna leave you exposed for what you really are. A one-trick pony.
It's gonna be a battle at Bash in Berlin for the World Heavyweight Championship!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Berlin, Germany, as we get set for what's going to be an incredible weekend of WWE action. Do you know that only one other time have we done television in the country of Germany? That was back in 1997, Monday Night Raw, 27 years ago. And now we're back with back-to-back nights. Tonight, Friday Night SmackDown, and of course tomorrow, the premium live event, Bash in Berlin. My next guest was born just over the border in Vienna, Austria. He is the World Heavyweight Champion. Please welcome Gunther. Here, translate. It's been a long time since you've been cheered like this. And there's a reason for it. This man really came into his own as a professional wrestler right here in Germany. A 3-time unified world champion at Extreme. Now he holds the World Heavyweight Championship in WWE. I want to talk about Westside Extreme first and what that meant to you for your career to get to where you are today.
Well, Michael, I hope you freshened up your German a little bit. Aus welchem Grund soll ich Englisch reden heute hier, oder? You're right. This place. You're right. This place means a lot to me. In Deutschland bin ich als Wrestler groß geworden. In Deutschland stand ich über die Jahre mit Leuten im Ring, die so viel besser waren als ich. Und ich kann behaupten, jeden einzelnen davon habe ich wieder nach Hause geschickt. Und morgen stehe ich mit Randy Orton im Ring. Und mit Randy werde ich genau das Gleiche machen wie in allen anderen. Erwatschen links, erwatschen rechts und ab nach Hause!
Gunther, you were the NXT UK champion for well over 800 days. You set a record of 666 days as the Intercontinental Champion. I understand that, Ring General. Or King of the Ring General. Tomorrow night marks your first title defense of the World Heavyweight Championship that you won back at SummerSlam. Are you going to be able to hold that title as long as you've held your other championships here in WWE?
Ja.
I find it interesting that you've turned this into a pretty personal battle with Randy Orton. And the reason I say that is because one of your mantras is the mat is sacred. And Randy Orton is one of the all-time greats. 14-time world champion. He's accomplished everything in his illustrious career. I thought someone of your ilk would respect that.
Well, I do respect it, Michael. Und an euch, ganz ehrlich, Randy ist einer der größten aller Zeiten. Doch was ich gesagt habe, stimmt. Randy sollte der größte aller Zeiten sein. Aber da Randy anscheinend die Möglichkeit nicht ausgenutzt hat, werde ich alles dafür geben, dass ich in die Geschichte eingehe als der größte aller Zeiten.
It seems like many of these WWE fans are going to be in your corner tomorrow night at Bash in Berlin. I want to remind everyone before I bring out my next guest that General Manager for Monday Night Raw, Adam Pearce, has made it clear that there is to be no physicality between the champion and the #1 contender before the match tomorrow night at Bash in Berlin. Both of these gentlemen have given me their word that it will be civil here this afternoon. So, without further ado, here's the #1 contender and the man who will meet Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship tomorrow night at Bash in Berlin, the WWE's Apex Predator, Randy Orton.
I hear voices in my head, they counsel me, they understand, they talk to me. We got rules and no religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your fate. I have a voice that is my savior. It's to love and loves to hate. I have a voice that has the knowledge and the power to your fate. I hear voices crying. I see heroes dying. I taste blood that's drying. I feel tension rising. I hear voices in my head. They come to me. They understand. They talk to me. They talk to me. They tell me things that I will do. They show me things I'll do to you. They talk to me. They talk to me. They talk to me.
So, Berlin, before I came on this trip, I went online to a website called Ancestry.com and I did my genetic test. It turns out I am almost 70% German. And it makes sense because my whole life I've really enjoyed a nice cold Heineken. I love sauerkraut on my bratwurst. I feel like I am truly home with my people. And tomorrow night, I'm gonna walk out of this arena a 15-time world heavyweight champion.
Well, maybe Gunther doesn't have quite the home field advantage that we were figuring.
Not at all. These are my people.
Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow before Bash in Berlin on Peacock, I had the opportunity earlier this week to sit down with Randy Orton. You're not going to want to miss this interview. In typical Randy fashion, it was controversial. There were many mic drop moments. Did he actually say that? And you're going to have to tune in to see what he said. We won't get into a lot of that here today, but the one question I did ask you, and I'd like you to reiterate because of the WWE fans singing your song here, Randy, it took you many, many years to embrace all of this. Why now?
I've been doing this a very long time, and I think now that I've had a second chance at being in the ring after my spinal fusion surgery, I was given a second chance, right? I thought my career was over, so now that I'm back in the ring and I'm able to go, thank you. Thank you. I realized that earlier in my career that I took a lot of all of this, I took a lot of all of you for granted. And going forward, I will not take the WWE Universe for granted anymore, and I'm going to enjoy every freaking moment of it, so thank you.
I know most of you know this, but it really bears repeating because Randy Orton is on the cusp of history. If he defeats Gunther tomorrow night, Randy Orton will hold a world championship for the 15th time in his career. Only two men in WWE history have held the world championship more times. The Hall of Famer, the legendary Nature Boy Ric Flair, and the soon-to-be Hall of Famer, John Cena. With that said, Randy, how important is it for you? He's coming back for 1 year. Randy, how important is it for you tomorrow night to win that 15th title and move a step closer?
Well, already I'm in amazing company with Flair, Cena, and then I'm tied at 14 world titles with Triple H. So I'm in I'm in very good company, and I would almost say that after I was given my second chance at in-ring competition, that I was satisfied, but then we had the King of the Ring. Then the finish happened at King of the Ring where my shoulders weren't all the way down, and I got an opportunity to face Gunther at Bash in Berlin for the world title, and I realized I just signed a 5-year extension to my contract. I've got some time left to do this. I feel better than I've felt in over a decade. I want that title. And I want to be a 15-time world champion, and then a 16-time world champion, and even a 17-time world champion, and set yet another record here in the WWE.
By winning King of the Ring in the controversial manner that he did, Gunther earned the opportunity for the title match at SummerSlam where he won the championship. So by all rights, Randy has earned this match tomorrow. There are many, Gunther, who are saying that you are afraid of Randy Orton. Because Randy Orton probably had you beat at King of the Ring, number one. Number two, other people believe that that is why you have turned this personal, why you've brought Randy's family into it, his grandfather and his dad, because you want to try to psych out Randy Orton, the master of mind games, because you are scared that you're going to lose your championship in Germany tomorrow night. Is that true?
Well, Michael, the reason why I made this personal, because it is personal to me. Because this here is the greatest prize this sport has to offer. And I am the man who's holding it. So, Randy, the truth might hurt, but the facts are the facts.
A reminder, no physicality out here tonight.
Hold on, Mike. See, I don't think Gunther's scared of me. I know that you're not scared of me. And you didn't need to make it personal. It is personal, but you didn't need to talk about my family, but that's all in the past. I ain't even worried about that tomorrow. I know I'm stepping in the ring with one badass mother. And I am excited to hear all these people and to see, I don't care if you're chanting for Gunther, I don't care if you're chanting for me. The fact is, we're gonna make history tomorrow, and we're gonna blow the top off that venue tomorrow night. You're not scared of me, I ain't scared of you. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna... I know that is a fact. I flew my wife all the way over from the United States of America just so that she could sit front row and hear all of these people chant, whether that for you or for me, tomorrow night at the arena. We're gonna make history tomorrow night, man, no matter who wins. I'm looking forward to the contest.
Gentlemen, let's bring it together as I wish both of you good luck tomorrow night. It takes place at the Uber Arena in Berlin, Germany. The first WWE premium live event in the history of this country. Gunther defends the World Heavyweight title in our main event against Randy Orton. We'll see you tomorrow night.